Hello, welcome to another video. I've got here, obviously, the original Xbox, and it's in good condition, externally anyway. I'm just going to read what the seller's put here because there's quite a lot of detail. I bought this Xbox as it was being sold as overheating. I stripped it down, found it to be very dusty inside with the fan coated, etc. I removed and cleaned the old dry thermal paste from both the GPU and CPU and heatsinks, and replaced the new thermal paste and cleaned dust from the board and fan. While in the process of disassembly, the clips for the fan snapped and the screw mounts for the hard drive or disk drive, I can't remember which, crumbled, probably due to its age and getting hot. Anyway, all reassembled and it's all solid with nothing loose or rattling. It powered on okay, but normal temperature, and I found the disk drive drawer to be sticky. It wants to open, but you can hear it sticking. A sharp tap on the top of the console usually frees it open. And it doesn't look good when connecting to a TV. All dark and grainy. This might be due to the cable, connectors, or the console itself, I'm not sure. Hence being sold or as spares or repair. So I've got a different cable here because I didn't like the one it came with. It looked a bit dodgy. So I just want to test this cable first. Okay, voltage AC. Switching on. Yeah, 244. That's good. Right, let's get this open. Alright, hang on, let me try and... Well, there is something rattling in there. Hope you can hear that. Yeah. Let's get the power in and see if I can see anything on screen. Right. That took me way too long just to find this. Right, power. Nothing. My bad, I didn't have it switched on at the mains. Now we got power. Right, I need to find some batteries. Well, apparently I didn't know these buttons were here. Input, HDMI, okay. Oh, there we go. So it does come on. Well, that's definitely... Ooh, that's not very well there. They were right about that. So I wonder if the clock capacitor's been removed. I'm going to open it up and have a look, see what that rattling is, and check some caps, etc., and try and test some games. Let's just try that now quickly. What's that? No, actually, let's try that. Ooh, that does not sound very well. Yeah, it's just gone back to the clock. Do you have to click something? I honestly can't remember. Do you have to get past this? I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but yeah, it's just a test. So it does work, it's quite poorly. The CD drive is very poorly. So let's get that open and have a look what's going on there and check out that clock capacitor. Nice big fat capacitor there. Be careful with that. Now I'm going to have to check which one this is, because sometimes there's a fan here and not a heatsink, if I remember rightly. And I wonder where that rattling was coming from. Oh, yeah, some broken clips. I think that's it there. Well, according to ChatGPT, the board is a 1.6. I knew it wasn't a 1.0 because it should be a spinning fan, not this little heatsink. So if it is a 1.6, not to remove the clock capacitor. I mean, it looks fine to me anyway, it doesn't appear to be leaking, but I'm going to get everything out and give everything a clean. And I want to check what's overheating, because the original listing said it was overheating somewhere, so I'm going to check that out as well. Way tight, way too tight. You can see that cap is slowly discharging itself. Well, despite a few broken clips, it is really clean. So let's try and figure out what's going on with the CD player. Once I've got that little bit of crap off in the corner there. What is that? Oh, is that rust? Yeah, it is. think I've got enough. Right, hopefully that'll stop that from spreading. I know you're not supposed to do this. I know you probably can't see it, but I don't want to forcefully take this off. That cog is what I'm also going to try to grease. Oh dear. Is that that one? Yeah, it's that one. That looks rather domey. Right, I've just had a look. I don't have any of these. Well, I do, but they're on my donor board and they look just as bad, if not worse. So I'm just going to give this a clean and then put it back, kind of put it back together, and then I'm going to use my thermal camera to see if there's anything getting really hot. It does appear to be something on the board where those caps are that I've marked. Just want to have a closer look. Seems like flux. It does look very fluxy. I mean, I don't know what the cap would look like if it was to leak onto the board. I wouldn't have thought it would be gooey though. Would it? No, it would be just corrosive. Okay, well that's better. Now, I don't know if you can see this. Is that liquid damage? I'm not sure. There's something leaked onto the board there. I'm just trying to look at the viewfinder. In this area here. And here. Don't know, so I'm going to clean that up. Yeah, you can see it, can't you? There. I've not switched it on yet, I'm just looking as is. And that's without switching it on. Or is that some sort of light reflection? What is that? A MOSFET? Okay. Let's switch it on. Okay, still comes on, that's good. What is that? That's a NVIDIA chip, yeah, that's getting quite hot. That's quite normal though, isn't it? I don't know, I wouldn't say that was too hot. Use set U7F1. Obviously I'm not going to go poking around the power supply. Open, close, open, close, open, close. Okay, switched off. I'm going to have a look for some caps, but I don't think I've got them. I might have to order those, but it's behaving alright. I think it is. But let's put it all back together and test Buffy game. Yeah, it's a good call. And I've hurt my wrist. Ugh. Oh, God. Yeah. Nope. Silly, silly, silly. No, wait, this is going for that because that sits on top of that. Right. Let's give this a try. This is my favourite Buffy game. Chaos Bleeds was alright, but this really captured the essence of the characters.
Look sharp, Buffy. Prepare yourself for battle. Slayer!
Help?
Showtime. Can't win, Slayer.
You want a piece of me? I'll give you the whole damn pie.
Buffy, will this do? Cat.
object. My best friend. And more company.
What? More? Let's kill something.
Hi, honey. I'm Paul.
Well done, Buffy. Truly. I told the council you didn't even need to be put through this exercise. You've proven me correct.
Do I get a cookie?
Rendezvous with me at the front of the church, but keep an eye out. There's a vampire nest within, and you must proceed with caution.
Caution. My middle name. Only
Well,
not
that's
really.
enough for now. Next time I open this up, I'll do the full recap replacement. But yeah, thanks for watching.